Hey everyone, it's Mr. B back with another video. This is for lesson number 12. But before we can get into lesson number 12, we need to go back and make sure that we know what the answers were to the questions from lesson number 11. If you remember, lesson number 11 asked you to watch a pretty long video, which was 22 minutes of me talking about the characteristics of seed plants. And as you were going through that, hopefully you were jotting down some notes and getting that into your notebook. And then you were asked to respond to these three questions. So let's go over them. Number one says, what two characteristics do all seed plants share? So the first characteristic that all seed plants share is that they are going to have vascular tissue. Okay, so that's one thing that they're going to all share. The second is that they are going to use pollen and seeds to reproduce. All right, so our two things are that they're going to have vascular tissue, and the second is that they are going to use pollen and seeds to reproduce. The second one says list the three main parts of a seed. So the embryo, stored food, and the seed coat are the three main parts of a seed. Number three says, what are the main functions of the plant's roots, stems, and leaves? The roots are responsible for anchoring the plant, absorbing water and nutrients from within the soil. And then some of the roots are going to also help store food for the plant. The stems are responsible for carrying substances from roots to leaves and leaves to roots. Um, the some of the stems are also going to be responsible for storing food. Leaves, on the other hand, are going to be responsible for capturing sun's energy and carrying out photosynthesis. All right, so hopefully you were able to get those. Remember that when you finish these Google Forms, what it does is it allows me to collect information. So obviously I get your first name, last name, but then also I get a chance to see what you responded with. And I do look at those to see what areas and who is struggling with those. And then you do get a completion grade for doing it, but I also do look at your responses. Okay, and that's when I make these videos. So hopefully you look at these and then think back to what you put down for your answer so that way you can kind of mentally make a change and understand it. All right, lesson number 12. All right. The first part here is just talking about going over this review video. The second one says, please watch the video and take notes that cover the gymnosperms. Okay, so we're going to get into a specific group of plants and take a look at these. When you're done, fill out the Google form. Again, it's going to ask you if you watched the video and took notes. If you did, click yes on those and you're good to go. All right. All right, that is it. Take care. Talk to you soon.